On a cold winter night, as snow fell and the wind howled fiercely, a little girl wandered the streets. She was a poor match seller, dressed in thin clothes and barefoot, having lost her shoes while running to avoid a speeding cart. She carried a box of matches in her hand and called out in the streets. The little girl says,
"Matches for sale! Matches for sale! Who wants to buy from me?"
But the people were busy celebrating the new year and didn't pay her any attention. The little girl slowly walked the streets, trying to sell her matches to earn some money for food and warmth, but she failed. The girl stands outside a shop filled with delicious food, gazing through the glass. Little girl, to herself,
"If only I could have just one small piece of that food."
But a wealthy man, brushing her off.
"Not now, go away."
Finally, she decided to sit beside an old wall to shield herself from the cold wind. She was hungry and exhausted, and she didn't dare return to her poor home, knowing her father would be angry if she came back without selling anything. The little girl sat down and took a matchstick from her box to light a little fire for warmth. She struck the first match, watching the small flame burn. It seemed as if the flame transformed into a big, warm fireplace. She felt the warmth for a brief moment before the match went out. The little girl says,
"How warm and lovely! Why did it disappear?"
She lit a second match and saw a table filled with delicious food, with dishes of chicken and fruits gleaming in front of her. She reached out to take some food, but the match went out and the scene disappeared. When she lit the third match, she saw a beautiful tree full of colorful candles and sparkling decorations. The tree seemed to light up the cold night, but once again, the match went out and the vision vanished. The little girl sadly says,
"Everything disappears. Why can't I have it?"
Finally, the girl lit all the remaining matches at once. Suddenly, her beloved grandmother appeared before her. Her grandmother, who had always been kind and loving, smiled warmly at her. She stretched out her hands to take the girl with her. The little girl felt happy and warm as she looked at her grandmother's gentle face. The little girl joyfully says,
"Grandma, I'm so happy to see you."
Grandmother, smiling warmly, and says,
"My sweet child, come with me. No more cold or pain."
The next morning, people found the little girl sitting beside the wall, having passed away. The
Oh no, the little girl. She's gone.
empty matchbox was beside her, and a small smile graced her face. No one knew what she had seen or how happy she felt in her final moments. Though she left this world, she found warmth and happiness with her grandmother in another place.